I ran the casino again immediately as well. Okay, let's get the brain off autopilot. See, this is what happens when I have to fast, man. I'm missing like the normal glucose levels in my brain right now. You just ate? That was 96 minutes ago. Okay? And honestly, I think the first part of the fast is the hardest. That's what people usually say. They're always like, dude, once you get through the first couple hours of the fast, you're good. The rest is just automatic. I've done it. So I did well, there's nuances to this story. In order to graduate from high school in the province I grew up in, you needed to do 40 hours of community service. As a teenager, was unmotivated to engage in that sort of activity, but there was a bit of a loophole. There was a charity event called the 30-Hour Famine, which raised money and awareness for world hunger. So all you had to do was you had to stay in the school like overnight, and for 30 hours, everybody that was doing the event just didn't eat. But it was kind of like a big slumber party. We played some Halo 2 in the gym. We watched the movie Dog Soldiers. And by we, I don't mean like this was a school sanctioned thing. I mean me and my other friends in the 12th grade. So I have done this for 30 hours. Like I've fasted for 30 hours before. I'm not too worried about it, but also like I was like a kid back then. Now I'm an adult. I've got an adult's caloric needs. Also, after our graduating year, they recognized the 30-hour famine loophole was allowing people to not do community service in the spirit that it was originally intended. So they moved it to a 3-to-2 ratio. So for every 30 hours fasted, you only got 20 hours of community service. But I got in right under the wire. My remaining 10 hours, one day on summer vacation, I went to my aunt's office and she said, hey, can you help me install this router? So I installed a router and then a printer for her in her office. And then she said, that's really all I had to do today. You can just take a nap on the couch. So I just took a nap on their sofa. And then she was like, there's 10 hours of work. No, wait, okay. And then, no, I think she gave me 8 hours. And then I legitimately did 2 hours of, I manned the canteen at a charity event. So people would come up and be like, I'll have a soda. And I would be like, that's $1. And they would give me a loonie and then I would hand them the soda. So 2.5% of my, well, I don't know. The 30-hour famine is legitimate. You probably shouldn't get 30 hours of community service for it because mostly I was just, again, I was playing Halo 2 predominantly, and then we had a big slumber party in the cafeteria. Malf was there. There were people that like ate during the 30-hour famine though. With like they snuck into the bathroom and like ate potato chips. That's just ignorant. Me and Malf did it legitimately. I'll vouch for him. I mean, I think probably like 80% of the people did it legit. I'm gonna get first rounded again. I mean, like, this is the perfect opportunity for, like, any eye users in the chat. Like, have you been seeing how the games have been going so far? There's exactly 3 people in front of me. Yeah, well, all right. Oh, man.